Osteen, born March 5, 1963, is an American preacher and televangelist. He is the senior pastor of Lakewood Church in Houston, Texas. Osteen's televised sermons are seen by over 7 million viewers weekly and over 20 million monthly in over 100 countries. His sermons also broadcast 24 hours a day on Sirius XM Satellite Radio, Channel 128. Osteen has written 7 New York Times bestsellers. He has been widely nicknamed the Smiling Preacher. In 2004, his first book, Your Best Life Now, was released by Time Warner and debuted at the top of the New York Times bestseller list. The book remained the New York Times bestseller for more than 200 weeks. Early life and family. Osteen was born in Houston, Texas, and is one of 6 children of John Osteen and Dolores Dodie Pilgrim. His father, a former Southern Baptist pastor, founded Lakewood Church, of which Osteen is the current senior pastor, in the back of an old feed store. Osteen attended Oral Roberts University in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where he studied radio and television communications, but did not graduate and did not receive a degree from a divinity school. In 1982, he returned to Houston and founded Lakewood's television program, where he produced his father's televised sermons for 17 years until January 1999, when his father died unexpectedly from a heart attack. Osteen's father encouraged him to preach for many years, but he declined, preferring to work behind the scenes until January 17, 1999, when he accepted his father's suggestion and he preached his first sermon. John Osteen died 6 days later of a heart attack, 2 weeks after his father's death. Osteen began preaching regularly and later that year was installed as the new senior pastor of Lakewood Church on October 3, 1999. Since then, Lakewood's attendance has grown from 5,000 to 43,000. In 2003, Lakewood Church acquired the Compaq Center, former home of the NBA Houston Rockets. Renovations cost $105 million. The renovations took over 15 months to complete, and included the addition of 5 stories to add more capacity. Lakewood's 2005 grand opening was attended by an estimated 56,000 people, including Texas Governor Rick Perry and House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi. Lakewood Church services are seen in over 100 countries. Osteen was selected by Barbara Walters as one of her 10 most fascinating people of 2006. Former presidential candidate John McCain has described Osteen as his favorite inspirational author. The Osteen family attended Easter breakfast hosted by President Barack Obama at the White House in 2010. Preaching style. Osteen has developed his own approach to preaching. His sermon preparation involves memorizing his remarks and listening to himself on tape. Osteen says that he chooses to focus more on the goodness of God and on living an obedient life rather than on sin. He says that he tries to teach biblical principles in a simple way, emphasizing the power of love and a positive attitude. When asked why he does not focus more on sin, the devil and hell in detail, Osteen stated in an interview with CBN News, "When I grew up, the devil was a reason why I had a headache, or the devil was the reason I got mad today. We always blamed the devil. I think today when I say the enemy, I like to make it broader. Sometimes the enemy can be our own thoughts. We've trained ourselves the wrong way, or the enemy can be our own lack of discipline. Some people preach about hell like you're already going there. And to me the gospel means good news. I'd rather say God is a God of mercy. So I think the people already know what they're doing wrong, and I certainly believe in hell. But to me, when I see thousands of people before me, it just doesn't come out of me to say, you guys are terrible, and you're going to hell. I'd rather say that God is a God of mercy. You've got to live an obedient life, but for every mistake you've made, there's mercy there, and I believe we can do better."